Okay, you guys, so you can see my morning face here. I was on a mission this morning to wake up and get there as soon as BJ's opened. So I just left BJ's and I'm going to just give you the quick experience of what it was like. Mind you, I have not been there for 3 weeks. So I went with a mask because that is what is recommended. There were only two people in the store who didn't have a mask. So first of all, let me just say, if you are going to be going out, and you feel weird about a mask or whatever, so many people are wearing masks. It actually feels, would have felt weird if I didn't have a mask on. For my locals, I went to the Batavia BJ's. It was open at 9. And I'm pretty sure this is probably how most BJ's are going to do it. They did this 3 weeks ago when we went, but there's carts lined up against BJ's. I'm like breathing in the fumes of Lysol. I just totally Lysoled the whole car. So the carts are lined up. Otherwise, you take a cart from outside. There's no carts. Hi, Muka. Hi, Melissa. So I'm just sharing. I just left BJ, so I'm going to share my experience and talk about what was there and stuff. So carts are outside, so you grab a cart, bring it in. There's someone inside with a mask. They are giving you sanitizer, and they're wiping the carts down. That was the same as 3 weeks ago, but the person wasn't wearing a mask at the door. Like legit, you guys, I still feel like I want to scratch my face. I think it's psychological, right? Don't touch your face, don't touch your face. I tried so hard and there my head was like getting itchy and I'm like, don't even touch your hair, nothing. I was like, grab an item to the cart. So I picked BJ's because with this whole new recommendation of not going out for 2 weeks, they're like trying to say unless it's absolutely essential to go to the grocery store or pharmacies, try to stay home. We haven't been in 3 weeks. I'm like, if I'm going today. This can last us another 3 weeks. Mostly produce and coffee, stuff like that, which I'm thinking, what a first, like here I am out there being like, oh, I got to get my coffee. That's one of my essential items, and I just, whatever. So you grab your cart, you go in, and that's all fine. You feel better because most people had masks on in there. At BJ's, that's why I picked it too. The aisles are wider, so I feel like you can kind of keep your distance a little bit better. So produce was full. Now, this is at my local store, which is Batavia, New York. So it might be similar for yours, but anybody that's going to go to the Batavia store, I went this morning. They did, if you want to go run, they did have Clorox and Lysol wipes. They are limiting these to one per member. And this is what makes me sick and so sad is the lady in front of me bought 2 of them. And a BJ's employee said to her, ma'am, these are, one per member. She refused to give it up. And if I was the BJ's worker, I would have pressed harder on her just to be like, this is so unfair. She didn't care. She was so rude that I just felt like, seriously, lady, like, how can you be so rude in a time like this right now? Ice cream is essential. Well, okay, our BJ's had no ice cream, no frozen. The frozen food sections are still so picked over. So anyway, my recommendation is please, if it says limit, we're only letting members pick one item of it, please only take one, like it just was so rude and so unfair. Anyway, and I think of that like for the people who are on the front lines working, retail workers, healthcare workers who need to wipe down everything because they're coming in and out of their house so much more than we are because, whatever. So, coffee was fine. There is a $5 coupon or sale price on Starbucks coffee right now. Cereal was still really picked over. Bread is different. The bread is not coming in a 2-pack anymore. All the bread is coming in a 1-pack. And it's $1.99, so it is a little bit more expensive. I noticed flour went up, sugar went up, whatever at this point, right? We all know it's going to go up. It is what it is. If we want to get the items, we're going to pay a little more. So they had tons of King Arthur flour, gold medal flour, sugar. The baking essentials were pretty stocked up. There was no tuna. There was the albacore white tuna, and that was only a handful left. The bread was okay. All the BJ's brand bread was gone. And then again, it's one loaf for $1.99. So what the bakery items are pretty, there's like not much bakery stuff. Produce was okay. It's not the big packs of strawberry. It's like the small packs you get at regular grocery stores. And I would say there was probably like 15 packs of strawberries left, not many. But other than that, the produce was much better than when I went 3 weeks ago. There was lettuce and stuff like that. As far as frozen chicken, like 2 options. It was Tyson chicken nuggets and Tyson panko breaded chicken crisps. The only reason that those were in there is because they are limiting it to 2 per member, 2 bags per member. Other than that, the frozen food is still, there's very few select pizzas, and it's the organic frozen smaller pizzas that were left. Again, this is at the Batavia, New York store for anyone that's watching. And there, as I was leaving, more and more people were coming in. And I think maybe today, with the new recommendations of staying in for the next 2 weeks, today's going to be a busy day to go shopping. So if you have to go, I would say go sooner than later. Kelsey said, my produce at BJ is in, had nothing. And if you guys are watching and you want to say what state, what store you're shopping at so others can know, that is super helpful. Greece was pretty stocked last Monday. And that's the thing that I've noticed, is that in a matter of days, just like this whole situation is, in a matter of days, stuff can just go and be gone. And because people who aren't following the limits. Also, keep in mind, if you go to BJ's, because my heart was breaking for the retail workers today. Like, first of all, they're putting themselves out there. None of the workers besides the people at the door had masks on. And they're dealing with such rude people. Like, I've worked at retail before, and I know people can be rude, but it's like they're still being really rude during this insane time. Like, it's like we should be coming together. So don't bring in your BJ's coupons, you guys. It's a waste. It's you don't even want to have, if you're going to self-checkout, you don't want the BJ's employees to come over and tell you the coupons are already coming off. Like, please, the coupons are already coming off, you know? So don't bring in your BJ's coupons and try to scan them. They're not going to work because they took it off already. And it's not even worth it to just try to bring it in and let's not care about the savings right now, you know, like, let's just, I don't know. I'm forgetting. Okay. So there's some more comments. Why be rude? Yeah. Oh, wait, there was another rude lady next to me. I'll tell you. So here's the other thing. So there was only one person working, at the cashier lane. All the self-checkouts are open, which I get that. We'd rather do self-checkout. So I'm waiting, right? Stand back too, as you're waiting, and this lady over here, this other girl, has got all of her items down at self-checkout, which, you guys, if you have a lot of items, because people are, you know, getting a big cart full, just scan some of the other stuff that's already in your cart, so it doesn't say the collection area is full, and then you need a BJ's member to come over. Put what you can on the I can't even think of the word now. You know what I'm saying? Put your stuff on the belt or whatever, and then scan the rest of your stuff in your cart, so it's not getting collection full. Just try so hard not to have those BJ's workers come over for something, you know, and if they do come over, like, move out of their way, like, legit back up, you know. This is a different world. So anyway, the girl next to me, she's trying to load up her items, right? Because now we got to take our items and put them all back in our cart. And this other lady only had a few items, and she starts scanning her stuff. And she asks the girl, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to start scanning my stuff, and comes down there to grab it. And the girl's like, well, actually, I do. She was so rude. She's like, well, I'll just have to wait 20 minutes for you to gather your stuff. I'm like wishing my mask wasn't on because my face is dropping. Being like, are you serious, lady? For like, come on. So I was just like floored. And I'm like, I know people are stressed and maybe they're being more rude, but 2 things. Please think of your retail workers right now. And keep your comments to yourself and back up. Oh my goodness. I'm missing comments from you guys because I really just had to spew out because my groceries are still sitting in the back. So I didn't even go down the toilet paper aisle because we didn't need toilet paper. I should have to tell you guys, but cleaning products were in. There was kids Tylenol. There's a limit on that to 1 per member. So the Tylenol was there. Dog food. The cat food was kind of lower. But the essentials pretty much. Chicken was fully stocked, fresh chicken. The meat coolers looked pretty good. Bacon, the only thing that we had at ours was microwave bacon left. And the frozen fruits and stuff is super low. There's only a couple bags left. There was no ice cream. What else? Oh, frozen vegetables. We only had 2 kinds, and it was the cauliflower and broccoli, and then the mixed vegetables, but it's in those microwavable packets. And so that was really picked over. What else over there in the frozen section? Milk was fine. Creamer was fine. I didn't look at eggs again because I don't buy eggs, but butter. There was no butter except for the Finlandia. No BJ's brand, nothing. Yogurt, there was no of our big containers of the BJ's brand. No yogurt that's in the containers. Very few left of the individual containers. Cheese was very picked over. The cheese packets, sliced cheese, stuff like that. There was still enough of the big bricks of the BJ's brand cheese. So if you guys are just joining, I'm speaking directly of my experience at the Batavia, New York store for locals, but maybe to give you an idea too, you guys can chime in the comments if you want to let people know. What else? I think that's pretty much the major. My face still feels so itchy. There was lots of hot dogs, hams. There was plenty of ham. The Smithfield hams, all of the hams were fully stocked. And the produce was much better. What else? Condiments were fine. Snack foods was pretty stocked. And Easter stuff, there was some people asking next to me in line. They don't have much Easter stuff, like Easter grass, little Easter basket items, none of that. Other than that, it was fine. It's a surreal experience if you haven't been out in a while, just to see how it is. And the mask thing is weird. And yeah, it was weird. So they say, if you can leave your items sit, that's fine. We've been Lysoling ours. I should say Lysoling ours. We've only picked up milk during this whole thing at the gas station. And I thought of that today. Okay, what are you doing when you buy produce? Just leaving it sit and then just washing it like normal, I guess. It's crazy. The other thing I did that was different is I didn't bring my person. I just took my BJ's membership, my card, and my phone, and I just put it in my pocket. Because I was the less things I have to bring in, whatever. And I think it's pretty, common at all BJ stores that they're giving you sanitizer and wiping the carts down. I don't know if that's true for any other grocery store because I haven't been in any other store in almost a month besides BJ. So if you guys have been in Tops or Wegmans and you want to share if they're wiping your carts down like that and keeping an eye on the carts, feel free to let us know in the comments. Other people can scroll and kind of check it out as this video replays or whatever. If you guys have any other questions, if there's locals, feel free to put them in, because otherwise that's all I got. It's a weird experience. Be nice to those workers, or retail workers, bring your mask, just be cautious, be careful, try not to touch your face. When you have the mask on, you're really aware of your face. I forgot that my glasses wouldn't fit on it, so I'm in BJ's too, barely can see unless I'm looking close like this. But they say, if you have your glasses on too, you're less likely to touch. I'm praying for you guys. I really felt on the way home, retail workers, healthcare workers, man, even people in the government, they have so much on their shoulders right now, and just praying for you guys and their families and just all of this fear, and knowing that we are going to get through it. We are going to get through it. We are hopeful. Let's see. I better look at these comments. Janelle, same at mine. Wegmans has been wiping down after every customer and have sanitizer. So that's good. And maybe that's, the way a lot of stores are going to be. I think, too, isn't Home Depot, and I think Costco is one, they're limiting how many people in at the store as well. So that's a good thing. It's reassuring to know that these stores are thinking of all of our safety and their employees and all that. One of our local stores leaves out sorry and paper towels for us to wipe down carts. Sanitizer, you must mean. So yeah, that's my tip. Go in the morning, be nice, don't bring your BJ's coupons in. Oh, and since I'm talking about this, for anyone who's missed it and might just be popping on, it's not that BJ's coupons are going away, you guys. It's not that you have to go in and clip them and you can't clip them now. It's just an automatic sale price for right now, and let me just remind you guys, there's lots of changes and nothing is going to go smooth and perfect right now. So no matter what you're doing, don't expect perfection because it's not going to happen right now. We just have to go in with the mindset of accepting how it is right now and making the best of it. So don't bring those coupons in. Don't bring manufacturer coupons in. This is temporary. Maybe BJ's will keep this and just allow paper manufacturers. Who knows? At this point, who cares? Let's just be excited. We don't have to try to worry about clipping our coupons. That booklet you got in the mail, those coupons, it's going to be automatically going on. If you don't see it up on a price, it doesn't matter. It's in the system. I don't think that the BJ's employees, and maybe some of you guys I know are BJ's employees, can verify that you're taking your time to change out signs right now, So just all my stuff came off on there. It wasn't a big deal. And just don't bring those coupons in. Be nice to your retail workers and keep your distance. And just try to make the best of it. That's all I got, you guys. So if you want to keep sharing what store you shop at, how it was for others, because they can know what to expect at their local store, feel free. You guys stay safe. Thank you for checking out the site. We're going to do an Easter egg hunt this weekend. You're going to have to find little eggs, and then you can win prizes. BJ's gift card, Amazon gift card, stuff like that. My mouth is so dry, probably from the shopping and the mask and all that. And yeah, that's what I got, you guys. So stay safe, take care, and thank you for all of our BJ's retail workers, all our retail workers, you guys. It's awesome. Thank you for allowing us to go get our groceries, right? Okay, Stephanie says heading to BJ's in an hour. You're in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So we'll see how it goes. Sooner than later, guys. Sooner than later. Okay. Bye.